And so I quit softball after 8th grade. And then I did volleyball and basketball in high school. So I did the 4-sport award in junior high, which is kind of cool. So I did track, softball, volleyball, basketball.
What made you pick basketball?
I don't know. I feel like I just kept weeding them out, but also like I just liked basketball the most. I never really dreaded going to basketball practice. There were times where I'm like, softball, or like, volleyball. And so I was like, basketball's the one. If I don't hate it, you know what I'm saying?
What's like some advice you would give a girl that was in your position, like at a young age, just trying to get seen?
I think the biggest thing is just kind of get your film out there. Send film to coaches, but also like go to the camps. One thing my high school coach always told us was your individual wins come from your team successes. Help your team win. Do things for your team so that you can keep winning games. Those individual successes will be shown through that.
What's up, Kicker Nation? I'm your host, Amari Whiting from the One Love Show, brought to you by Center Street Media Network, where we give you full access to athlete stories on and off the court. Follow and subscribe to our journey this season. Full episodes available on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. And go Cougs.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the One Love podcast. Today I'm here with my day one post player, Emma Calvert. Emma, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Emma, introduce yourself. Tell us where you're from, all that good stuff.
I'm Emma Calvert. I'm from far west Utah. I went to Fremont High School. I've lived in Utah my whole life, so I don't know. That's basically it.
And she's what?
I'm 6'4".
She's 6'4", size 14 shoe in men's.
Men's 14. That always gets people.
Yep. And she just dominates the post. So
I just try, you know.
What more can you ask about Emma?
I just really try.
Emma, you've been on the team for how long? This year, 4th year?
This is my 4th year.
Okay, so you're a senior this year.
I am a senior. Sad day. That's fine.
But senior night's going to be fun.
Senior night is going to be fun. Don't remind me. It's so close.
Emma has had quite a bit of 20-point games recently.
Oh boy.
Emma's been
a couple here and there. You know, it's
kind of slaying recently. Emma, tell us what has been your favorite part of the season so far.
I don't know. I think my favorite part of the season every year is just the girls and the team.
Yeah.
Just because, like, I don't know, we're with each other, I think 100% of the time.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know, we just get really close, just like naturally. Like, I don't even have to be like, oh, Mari, tell me about yourself. Like, it just like happens, you know? And it's just, I don't know, the way that we all hang out together, our trips, our practices, we just...
Honestly, like, okay, we just barely went on like a week trip. And honestly, I hated it. Like, that was just a mess.
We were just gone for a long time.
It was so fun. Mm-hmm. Like, those trips are like the funnest, like with the girls, you know what I mean?
I feel like when there's a bunch of chaos happening, like it's in the moment, but then you're done, you're like, dog, what has happened to all of us?
We literally
it's crazy.
Where two people are blindfolded and they have guns. Like Nerf guns, and everyone's in our freaking team room. We have the waiters. We just finished eating. The waiters are
standing against the back wall, and they're like
watching us play this game, and everyone's like running around and they're like shooting, like trying to like get you basically.
I have a video because I was trying to take a video the whole time of Lee like ducking and rolling out of the way, and I literally went. I was like, there's no way Lee just rolled across our team room floor.
Or the one time we walked in the hotel gym and he's doing a headstand.
Yeah, I said, hello.
For what?
Yeah, I don't really know. He doesn't really. He's so
he doesn't
funny.
Elaborate why he does that. But
it just surprised me. I didn't think
he'd be
doing that. 6'7"?
And he's doing a freaking headstand.
I said, hello.
Oh, anyways.
What's up, dog? It's crazy.
But I feel like those are genuinely like the most fun we have. Mm-hmm. But since you've been here 4 years, you've had 2 different head coaches.
I have. I've had 2
different
head coaches.
What has been like the biggest difference between Jetty and Amber?
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of differences. They're very different coaches, very different coaching styles. I don't know. I think practices are run a lot differently.
Yeah.
Which I kind of like the the new way of practicing. Not that I didn't like Judd's way, but I just think we do a lot more like drills and stuff now. And so it's a lot more, what's it called? Like fundamentals based practices, which I think is sometimes better than just playing full court all the time.
Yeah. And you've known that like from the beginning because me and Emma go way back.
We've played together for a while. What's whatever.
We played on a club team called Hard Knocks. Emma had bangs back then.
Oh, don't remind me.
And I slicked my hair back so bad I looked bald.
Did you remember my short sock phase?
Yeah, I do. I did.
I had like neon shoes and then like short socks, or I would have neon shoes with other neon colored socks. Yeah, it's whatever.
I love that though.
That was the coolest one in the gym, dog. Don't even.
You sure were. That dominated you back
we'll
then.
never go back to that. Don't even worry.
No, I love the bangs. I say we bring it back.
The bangs were crazy.
Bring it back for senior night. No, but yeah. So you played for Amber for.
I did
a while.
I love Amber.
So like when Amber got the head coaching job, were you like, oh, like I know this, like. Okay.
Oh yeah, I think when Amber got the head coaching job, I was kind of like, oh good, I know her, because I didn't know if it was gonna be like some random person that I was just gonna be like, what the. And so when she got the job, I was like, wait a minute, like I know her, I know how she coaches. I played for her, and so it was kind of exciting because I was like, oh, like I don't have anything to be worried about. So
that's good. Was BYU always your dream school? I guess I never knew this growing up, but
pretty much. I came to a lot of the girls' games like growing up. My parents would bring me. Mostly when I was being recruited, like they would leave the little recruiting tickets. So that was fun because I got to meet some of the girls and the old staff. I got to meet a ton of them. But I came to, the girls' camps that we work in the summer where they like come stay down for a week.
We went to a camp together.
Yes.
Or was that an elite camp?
That was elite camp, I think, at Lone Peak.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was the elite camp. But the one where you come and stay down in the dorms, I went to 2 of those.
Oh, that's fun.
And so the first one I went to, they have you like split up into gyms the first day. You know how we like split them up?
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, there's like odd numbers. So if you feel like you're like good enough, you can go up. And so I was like the 8th grade gym. I was like second from the bottom. And I was like, you know what? Like I'm taller than every single person in my line right here. So I'm just going to go. Not that I was like, I'm so much better than these people. But I was just like, I think maybe I should move up.
Yeah.
And so I moved up to the next gym and we get there and we started playing. So they could like put us in teams and stuff. So we just played 5-on-5. And one of the coaches at the time, I think it was Melinda, she like came up to me and she was like, what are you doing in this gym? And I was like, what? Because I was like 14.
Sorry,
14 or 15. I was like, I don't know. I just moved up to this gym. And she was like, no, you need to go up to the next gym. Like she didn't even ask me how old I was. She was just like, no, go. And so like one of the other coaches in the gym, I think it was one of the girls, took me to the big gym, which was like 17, 18 or 16, 17. I can't remember. So it was like older gym of like high school girls. And I was just this little 7th, 8th grader. And so I started playing with them. And then that's when the coaches like kind of came over to me and they were like, oh, like, yeah, how old are you? And I was like, I'm 14. And they're like, you're And so that's kind of where I started like getting recruited by BYU was I went to one of the camps and they were like, oh,
hey, you're cool.
Hello.
And you're pretty good at basketball. So
I was decent, I guess.
And you got cool socks. So we want
you got cool socks. I really like those. So you can come here.
Yeah. Me and Emma we went to elite camp. And I stayed the like 3 days at her house.
The piano? Oh my gosh.
That was the funnest 3 days of my life. The first day we get there, we go to the elite camp. My parents drive me down. I go to Emma's house. We go to the elite camp. We come home and that was the night that we played Capture the Flag with all the neighborhood.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So we played Capture the Flag.
Was that during like COVID?
No. That was like a couple years before, I think.
Oh, then how? I didn't think I started doing that until before, but maybe I did. Yeah. Because I started playing. Yeah, that's a whole nother tangent. Keep going.
So that's the first night we played Capture the Flag. Next day, woke up, went to camp, came home, and we had water balloon fights outside.
This is crazy. This is all like coming back to me as you're talking. Wow.
And Ben Ben sprayed the house and got in trouble.
Brother. Yeah.
And it was so freaking funny.
Oh my gosh. So
then
funny.
we took the spicy ramen.
Oh my gosh, Kay. Amari pulls out of her bag. She's staying in my house, and I have like a pretty good sized room. So she was like sleeping
on the floor.
On the
mattress.
Yeah, we just had an extra mattress.
Yeah.
I don't know what we were doing, but she was in my room, and like all her stuff was around, and she like goes in her suitcase or her bag or something. She's like, "Can we try this?" And I was like, "What's that?" She's like, "I special ordered it from I don't even know where. It's extra spicy. It's like one of the spiciest ramen ever."
I saw the trends going around on, I think it was like, or it wasn't not Musically, TikTok at the time. It was TikTok. And I was like, Mom, order this. Like, I want to take it to Emma's house. So we bought it.
So we make this ramen, and I'm like, listen, I don't really like spicy stuff. Like, I don't know if I'm going to do well. And Amari goes, no, just have one noodle. Like, you'll be fine. Like, one singular noodle. And I was like, you're so right. Like, one noodle's not going to end me.
Let's try it.
And so I eat one noodle of it. And like literally 15 minutes later, I had a piano lesson at this lady in my ward at her house. My mouth is on fire. I think I have like red splotches on my lips from this one singular noodle. And how hot it was.
So
she's like eating it all like a psychopath. And I'm like, what in the world?
So we have to go to this piano lesson. And I wasn't going to be
I'm like drinking milk. I'm like,
by
please.
myself. And I was like downing milk. Nothing works.
Oh
she
gosh.
puts a mitt in her mouth and she's doing the piano, and the whole time she's like, oh, wow,
I'm like trying to like cool it off. I'm like,
and your piano lady was like, are you okay?
And it's like this cute little old lady, and she's like, are you okay? And she's like trying to teach me stuff, and I can't focus at all because my mouth is on fire.
Oh my god!
I don't know how we got to this subject, but that was a funny time.
That was so fun.
Oh, elite camp, yeah, so funny.
Love it.
Never again. Never spicy noodles again.
Never spicy noodles again. But yeah, me and Emma definitely go way back.
We've won lots of games together. I think our Hard Knocks team. Who was telling me the other day? I think we only lost like once or twice in state our entire time playing with Hard Knocks.
Yeah. We were a really good team.
Because we won the state, like, not high school, but like that state, whatever tournament we were in. We won that like every year. And then we won Big Mountain Jam.
And that trophy back there is from us. We won Jam on it.
Yeah.
We were just those girls.
Oh gosh.
I'm pretty sure I remember we talked about our team, and almost every single girl went D1. Mm-hmm. Like, it's crazy. Insane.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
It was crazy.
Shout out Amber. Shout out Trent for starting Hard Knocks.
You know what I remember from those practices? Is we would have those little, those little like triangle, like hexagon things that we had to like dribble through. I'm not a guard. I'm not really sure if you're aware. Amber's over here like, okay, do all these moves. And I'm like, all right, do my best. Not a point guard, so don't expect much. Every time we would do like the behind the back, like you just had to continuously go behind the back. I wanted to freaking leave, dog. I was so bad at those, and I could not do it. We've gotten better.
We have gotten better. And Amber was
still not bringing the ball
stickler on doing that every freaking practice.
Yeah, she was. Which is good because now I can handle the ball better, so it's okay.
But. Yeah, it's fine. Emma, actually, one of my favorite memories of Emma, this probably comes from the hexagon.
Oh, no.
It was the year 2 years ago. I was graduated early, but I was on the bench. Mm-hmm. Emma got a steal from up top. She's like guarding the post from up top. They like try to pass it. Emma tips it, sprints after this ball, gets it. I'm talking fast break. I've never seen Emma move that fast. Like just a giraffe on skates, just boom.
That was from our scout. It was the Gonza. I know exactly what you're talking about because
lays it in, jogs back like nothing happened.
Well, it was our scout because we were like, okay, there's this one play where Ejim like just goes up the lane.
Yeah.
And they just like loft it to her. And so when she started on that block, I was like, oh my gosh, this is the play. And so I'm like looking at the ball and she lofts it like crazy. And then I was like, oh, there it is.
My chance.
And so I just kind of swatted it and went and got it. And it was, nothing. So
it was reps. It was GG's.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's just breaks. I don't really get to bring up the ball that much. Yeah. So when it's like open court, it's just freaking.
No, that was my favorite memory. I was getting hype on the bench watching you do a fast break layup. I said, oh my gosh, I've never seen this before. It was so fire.
Oh my gosh.
Emma, did you always know that you wanted to play college basketball, or did you even play any other sports growing up?
I did. So in So in junior high, so I started playing basketball when I was like 6.
Okay.
And then I played soccer a little bit, but I feel like everybody plays soccer.
Yeah.
I did tennis lessons for a while. Didn't really pick that up. That was crazy. But I did softball in junior high. Well, I did like all through elementary and stuff, but I did that until 8th grade. And then it kind of overlapped with our premiere season.
Okay.
And so I quit softball after 8th grade. And then I did volleyball and basketball in high school. So those were fun. So
Sure.
I did the 4-sport award in junior high, which was kind of cool. So I did track, softball, volleyball, basketball for 7th and 8th grade.
What day?
I was really busy. And then I just did volleyball until sophomore year. And then I was done with that one. And I just did basketball. So
yeah. What made you pick basketball?
I don't know. I feel like I just kept weeding them out. But also like I just liked basketball the most. I just kind of like to... I don't know. I never really dreaded going to basketball practice. But there were times where I'm like, softball or like, volleyball. Yeah. And so I was like, basketball's the one. If I don't hate it, you know what I'm saying?
I love it.
Yeah.
Good for you, Miss Girl.
Thank you.
Okay, right now, what basketball shoes are you hooping in?
Sabrina 2s. I love the Sabrina 2s.
So do I. They're so nice. I feel like those and the Kyries have been my all-time favorite shoes I've ever worn.
I like the Kyrie 4s. Lee always makes fun of me because I wear those until they're dead. Until the laces break or until something else is wrong with them. Gosh, I wear those things
You
out.
have to. But
it's okay.
I'm thinking back because obviously you and my mom went to the same high school. Fremont. And I'm thinking back, you guys won state. What year?
We won 2018 and 2021. So my freshman and senior year.
What was that like?
It was great.
You played against Lone Peak, I'm guessing.
No, we didn't. They played Lone Peak in the state championship the next year. So to me and Maggie were there, and then they played Woolston. But yeah, I did not play against them. We played against Bingham a lot.
Oh yes. That's what I remember.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're super awesome. Bingham was like our rivals. We never lost. So my freshman to senior year, we never lost a region game. So I don't know. We didn't really have region rivals because there wasn't really any tension there. But I feel like Bingham was our like rival, even though we didn't really play them a ton.
Just because they're so good.
Because like our freshman year, we played them in the championship, and then my sophomore year, I think they played them in the state championship, and they beat us. And the next year, I don't know. We just played them every single year in the state tournament. And so it was like, we won, they won, we won. Bingham. So, they're awesome people. Love them, but I actually don't. So,
well, that's nice to end on like a bang, like your senior year.
Yeah. Well, after that, because we went undefeated that year.
Oh, you went to Geico.
Went to Geico Nationals in Florida. So that was kind of fun.
That was sick. That's tough.
Yeah. So.
Emma is, not only is she great on the basketball court, but she's also an academic weapon.
Oh, boy. Okay. I try to be.
So Emma is a coder.
I'm a coder. I'm not a nerd, though. Don't worry.
The other day, she called my phone, but like from her phone, but had it saying, call from Hattie Ogden, another girl on her team. And like, that just like freaks me out. Like, I don't know what Emma's learning in class. Oh my gosh, that makes it sound so bad. Like one day, if she hacks into your computer.
No, I don't do that.
It's Emma Calvert.
No. You're gonna make me out for freaking... Gosh, the cops are going to be after me, dog. No, listen, that's not what it was. There's like an app on the App Store that we had like a security class, and they were kind of just showing us like ways to protect your computer and stuff. Right. And so they kind of show you how to hack into stuff and then how to like protect against it. So it's kind of like the dual whatever. And so their whole philosophy was like, you have to know how people are going to hack into your computer if you're going to like protect your computer against it.
Okay. Yeah.
And so the one that I used against you is it's just an app. Like it's a really easy app. I don't really know the coding behind it and stuff, but you just like put in your phone number and then the phone number of the person that you want it to like display. I did it to Brian. Do you remember when I did it to Brian?
Oh yes.
Brian Santiago?
Yes.
So funny. I called Brian, but I had it display from Tom's phone when we were at the Big 12 Media Day.
Yeah.
he was so tripped out.
Yeah.
He's like, did you hack my phone? I'm like, no, dog. It's just a joke.
Like, just a little bit.
No.
Me and Emma live together right now.
Mm-hmm.
And the other day I walked in the house and she was baking pumpkin cookies.
Oh, I love baking.
What got you into baking?
I don't know. It's just kind of a stress reliever, I think.
Yeah.
Hallie's mom always had a bunch of recipes. Hallie Duft, my teammate from
high school.
She played with us on
Hard Knocks.
But her mom kind of baked a lot of stuff, and so she gave me some recipes, and then I don't know, I just think it's kind of fun, and it's like it's super easy to just find a recipe and just
whip it
throw
up.
something together. Made some Muddy Buddies the other day. Yeah.
Are those little things on the bar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need to try them.
Yeah, you need to try those. They're almost gone, so.
Emma's really good at baking and cooking. Like, what can you not do, Emma? Like, what the heck?
I don't know.
She's just her.
No.
Obviously, like, you being here 4 years, 2 different coaches. I mean, obviously, like, couldn't have been easy.
Yeah.
To be where you are, and I feel like you're thriving now. What's like some advice you would give a girl that was in your position, like at a young age, just trying to get seen?
Like before college?
Yeah.
I don't know. My brother's kind of going through this right now. My brother Ben, he's trying to get recruited for football. I think the biggest thing is just kind of get your film out there, send film to coaches, but also like go to the camps.
Yeah.
I think that's how I got recruited by BYU, was by going to the camps and just, I don't know, I think do your best. One thing my high school coach always told us was that kind of your individual wins come from your team successes.
True.
And so we just had a lot of emphasis on winning as a team, playing together as a team, like doing things for each other.
Yeah.
And then the individual success would come later. And so I think that's a huge emphasis, is like, don't just try to score the ball every time. Don't just try to me. I got to get all the rebounds. I got to get all the shots. I got to get all the steals. Like, help your team win. Do things for your team so that you can keep winning games.
Yeah.
And then those individual successes will be shown through that, I think, is a big thing. So I think that's a really big one that coaches look for, is how you work with a team. So
yeah. No, I love that. I feel like we're harping on that right now. Like, our coaches have been like, sometimes you, sometimes me, always us.
Always us.
Just playing for each other. I mean, especially like at this high level, like Big 12, like any given night, anyone can go off.
Yeah.
And so it's really just like how like your girls are, you know what I mean? Like, it's how you guys respond. It's how like you guys, like, if someone's hot, like, yeah, I'm a pass the extra pass, so like Camry can shoot the other 3.
Camry's 4 for 4. Let's give her the ball.
Literally. So
for real.
I love that. Obviously, like BYU being spiritual side, you have been like one of the most like spiritual people that I know, of just like always like being positive, always just like helping others. Like, I feel like you're really good with like the girls, of just like, especially me, like just knowing when I need a hug, or just like even around the house, just like serving people. What do you think like BYU in itself like has helped like bring that side out?
I think that's one thing that I really thought of before committing, because just basketball is a really big side of what we do.
Yeah.
But it's not all that we do. It's like a portion. We also have school. We also have relationships. We also have lives outside of basketball. And so I think just being in an environment where I'm with people that know about the church and go to church and have the same morals and values and stuff as me is just really helpful. Not that that would be something that would like hurt my life or anything to not be around that, but it's just,
it's like comforting. It's a different thing.
It is comforting. I don't know. I think also, to go along with that, my freshman year was really tough. And I think a lot of people's freshman years are really tough.
Yeah.
And so our whole freshman class was kind of like, we're going to do our best to not make all the other freshmen feel like this. And that's kind of hard sometimes because it's just how it is. If you're a freshman, it's hard to get playing time.
Yeah.
It's hard to, I don't know, just a lot of stuff, practices, games, whatever. And so I think that's a big focus of mine is, I don't live with all these girls. I live with you and Mariah. And so I can kind of keep track of you guys a little bit better, but like, I don't know what's happening exactly in everybody's life every day. And so it's hard to, I don't know, you just don't really know what people are going through, especially even if I do like live with you guys. Sometimes, I don't know, you could be going through something that I don't know. And so I think that's really important that I don't just assume that you're fine just because you say you're fine.
Yeah. And
so that's been my big emphasis is just treat everyone like they need a hug or they could use one or whatever.
Yeah.
Because you never know.
No, I love that. Like, I really genuinely think that, like, you are, like, the team mom. Like, you just have this, like, sixth sense of, like, oh, like, she needs help or, like, she's not doing good. Or, like, even, like, you, like, I just remember we were at our team retreat and the freshmen are, like, doing their homework, like, panicking about it. And you're like, all right, listen, honeys. And you sit down next to them and just, like, help them, like, literally navigate, like, all that stuff and just like, okay, here's how we organize these things and like teach them like that's literally like life things that they will never forget and will always do.
We made folders in Google Drive. That's what we did.
Like it's
they
just
said,
like,
what's this? I said, well, this is gonna change your life apparently.
No, like exactly. I think that's like something that I really admire about you and that
thank you.
Obviously, we're all grateful that you're on the team because what would we do without the team mom? But what would you say, like, last year, what's, like, one of your biggest goals that you want for this year?
For this year? I would really love to go to the NCAA tournament. And I know that's everyone's goal all the time.
Let's get it, Emma!
But the last time I went was my freshman year, and I didn't get to play in that game when we were... Right. I was a freshman.
Yeah.
We had a really good team. And so I just didn't get to play in that game. But I would really love to go and play in a NCAA game, which is really hard to do. There's a lot of teams trying to do it. So
yeah.
Let's
go.
I think that's the goal.
I love it. I'm so hyped. I feel like this year, like we genuinely like, I know that we started off like a little bit rocky. I think it's just like, we're young, we're new, like we're gonna like things are gonna happen, but I think like really we don't need to be playing our best basketball for like another month.
I know we just gotta win some games, that's for sure.
Yeah,
we got it though.
Yeah,
it's fine.
I'm excited.
We can do it.
Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of the One Love podcast. Check us out on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube, and we'll see you next time.